Again, this is Math 60, Section 3.2 on graphing equations, and this is the third and final video. In this particular example, we're going to graph a non-linear equation, and the reason I know it's non-linear is because in order to be linear, each of these guys has to have an exponent of 1. This one does. It's not written, but it's there. But this one has an exponent of 2. And I want you to see what happens. And when you are graphing this, on the previous ones, we could get away with graphing 3 points. But on this guy here, we're going to have to graph more than 3, and I think you'll see why in a few minutes. So here's my x, here's my y, and here's my equation, plus 2, and this is where my ordered pair is going to go in. So I'm going to pick the points, the 5 that I want, just to make life easier. It's going to be -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So I'm starting with -2. Y is equal to -2 squared plus 4. Y is equal to -2 squared is 4 plus 4, and that's 8. I'm going to put it over here. So I have -2, positive 8. I'm going to do a -1 now. Y is equal to -1 squared plus 2. Y is equal to -1 squared is 1 plus 2. That's 3. -1, 3. I'm going to put in a 0. Y is equal to 0 squared plus 2. Y is equal to 0 plus 2. So I get a 2 there. 0, 2. Put in a positive 1. Y is equal to 1 squared plus 2. Y is equal to 1 plus 2. Y is equal to 3. So I got 1 and a 3. And finally 2. Y is equal to 2 squared plus 2. Y is equal to 4 plus 2, which is, you know what, I've made a mistake up on the top, and I'm glad I caught it, because this guy down here is 6, and this, I copied the number down wrong. This is a 2 and a 2, and this here should be 6. 6 and 6. Okay, so I'm ready to go. And notice that there's a pattern here, 6, 3, 2. So my numbers are going to have to go to 6 high and 6, 6 high, and that shouldn't be a problem. So let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll go ahead and put it, I think I'll go down here. Put them down here, because I don't have any negative y's in here. Draw my axes down there. That's my x, and my y is going to be straight up and down. In the middle, that's y. Okay, -2, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my first point. -1, 3, -1, 1, 2, 3. 0, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll notice that it's making like a smiley face, so to speak. This is actually a curve. This is called a quadratic, and you don't need to know that, but this is a curve. And when you have this and it doesn't make a straight line, you have to smooth it out. And this is like a dip. This shape is called a parabola, and it goes infinitely far up, and the other side looks the same. So you just do your best to draw it in. Try not to make it look like a train wreck. And again, it goes straight up, and you can see it's symmetrical, so there's a little cup down here. Okay, that's a quadratic. So if you have something that's nonlinear, it takes more than 3 points, because if I just did this one, and this one, you'd think, well, something's wrong because they're not lining up. Well, they don't form a line. It's not a linear equation. So please make sure that you follow the directions for your homework, and this assignment will be due when we meet the next time. So you have a test on Monday, and so this will be due on Wednesday. So I hope you enjoyed that. Bye.